What's going on, guys? Big Mike D717 Outlaw back with you today. We're on part, what is this now? 4 of the Hayabusa build. We're getting there. We only got this part and one more, and the turbo kit's done. We will have 2 additional modifications after the turbo kit, and then she's ready to go get tuned, and we're still pushing for that 300 plus mark. And yeah, we're just going to see what happens. So today we're going to be finishing up the fuel system. Last time we did a few modifications to the fuel rail to accommodate the new fuel system, which is going to be our new fuel pump. And if you don't remember this is our beefy new fuel pump. Now you can see the bracket with the bolt that it comes with. That bolt, we're actually going to be tucking the fuel system right in that gap above those wires behind the motor. But in order to do that, we have to disconnect the suspension. So what we're going to do, we're going to go ahead and disconnect this linkage here. Tell you the truth, we might be able to get away with just doing this. So we're going to be disconnecting mainly this linkage is where that bracket's going to go, and the fuel pump is going to sit right up here in this gap. So yeah, let's get to it, and then we can start running all of our lines and getting the fuel system plumbed to the rail and hooked up to pretty much everywhere it has to go. So alright guys, let's get into this. Alright guys, well, GoPro died, got it charged up again. Unfortunately, I kept working because I just trying to chip away at this project here a bit, but we got the fuel pump mounted up. So first things first with the fuel pump is you have to undo the suspension, because your fuel pump has to use this bottom bracket. Sits right here in this nice little cubby hole away from the motor, routed all of our fuel lines. So you'll run the 3/8 inch line off the pump. That will go underneath the bottom engine mount, which is actually lower than this. Kind of hard to see in there. The lower engine mount, and then your line off your filter. This line here is actually going to go between the engine mount and the frame. But went ahead, hooked that up. We hooked the feed line up to the fuel rail. We have our fuel regulator line hooked up to our fuel rail. The regulator is that little canister sitting right down there at the bottom. We have this small vacuum line that helps with the regulator. We just have that run up here up front because it's going to hook up to the airbox once the airbox is on. The only step that I have to finish up here today, which is pretty simple, it's all preference to you, is there is a the red power wire for the new fuel pump. I'm going to go ahead and wire that into the yellow and red power line for the OEM fuel pump. Once that is wired together, your fuel pump will have power. And then also, I already have some of this done, but you have the block-off plates for your pair valves. I already had Brock's plates put on, and then you're going to disconnect the pair valve altogether. I put the, I believe this is Brock's or it's Schnitz Racing. It eliminates the solenoid. You basically plug this in and it just, I guess it's a closed circuit, so that way no codes come up or nothing like that. It's just plug and play, good and ready to go. So we're going to finish wiring the fuel pump and everything's going to check out, and that'll pretty much wrap up our video here for today. So as always, I hope you guys like this video. If you do, give it a thumbs up. If there's anything I kind of maybe glanced over, just my GoPro had some issues and it caused some issues for this video. So hopefully if there are any problems or if there's something that you need, drop the comments. I'll get back to you guys as soon as I can and help you guys with your install if you're in the process of doing a stage 1 turbo as well. But I'm going to go ahead and finish this up for tonight, and I'll be back on the next one. All right, guys, as always, ride safe, ride smart, always wear a helmet. Don't forget to subscribe, and I'll see you on the next one.